When I was a kid, me and my sister, we played a game where we pretended to chase monsters away.
Arcane boasts a massive world with complex characters you either love to root for or love to hate, a simple yet layered story, and absolutely gorgeous and groundbreaking animation with a unique visual style. Though it was already starting to crack, this League of Legends prequel puts the final nail in the coffin of the video game adaptation curse by shattering preconceptions of what the animation medium is capable of. Altogether, it's a once-in-a-generation masterpiece that's truly exhilarating whether you're familiar with the game's lore or not. Arcane is set in the city of Piltover and its undercity district of Zaun, and centers on the brewing tensions and social unrest in Zaun, where people live in harsh conditions and under the constant threat of Piltover's brutal enforcers. From the start, Arcane does a fantastic job of introducing its expansive world full of rich history and lore without bombarding us with exposition. Instead, it relies on visual storytelling and Easter eggs to hint at a larger world, much in the same way the original Star Wars did. The actual plot focuses on two parallel storylines across the two locations. In Piltover, we follow Jace and Victor, two scientists on the verge of being able to harness magic through technology and the societal cost of rapid technological advance. On the streets of Zaun, we follow orphan sisters Vi and Powder as they get involved with a heist gone wrong and the start of a gang war with big consequences for both cities. Despite many moving parts and an abundance of plot points, Arcane succeeds by staying grounded in its two intimate storylines. Even if you've never played the games, the character stories are what keep you engaged episode after episode. The lore is just icing on the cake to deepen everything within a larger story. Yet, well-written characters are just part of it, as Arcane also boasts an impressive voice cast that helps bring a layer of emotion to all of them. Ella Purnell especially blends Jinx's outbursts of rage with enough vulnerability to inspire both fear and pity whenever she's on screen. At the same time, Haley Steinfeld steals the show with her phenomenal portrayal of Vi's entire arc throughout all 9 episodes, bringing a world full of pain and emotional baggage covered by a thick layer of toughness. Make no mistake, as cool as the fight scenes are, Arcane is more often than not heartbreaking. But Arcane does feature a ton of kick-ass action, and here's where the show goes from admirable to outright extraordinary as it becomes the most stunning piece of animation since Into the Spider-Verse. A lot of the praise deservedly goes to French animation studio Fortiche. Their unique art style, which involves mixing 3D characters with 2D shading and flat colors, gives the show an airbrushed, painterly look. That helps give Arcane a sense of weight, which comes to life in the kinetic action scenes that certainly pack heavy punches. Arcane is very distinctly divided into 3 acts. Netflix released each arc in weekly batches, dividing the season into 3 separate yet connected 2-hour-long sections. Despite the length, the episodes have great pacing, packing in a ton of story and world building while still finding the time to let the emotional moments breathe. Against all odds, Arcane delivers a killing blow to the idea that video games cannot be masterfully adapted into other mediums, with compelling characters, an endearing story, and fascinating lore and world building, as well as striking visuals that break new ground for what is possible in TV animation. We'll be talking about Arcane as a classic and a standard setter for years to come. For more TV reviews, check out what we thought of Cowboy Bebop and The Wheel of Time. And for everything else, stick with IGN.